My name's John, this is my friend and colleague Ian, and today we're going to talk to you about the Paramo Pajaro jacket and Pajaro pants. So the first thing I'll say, Ian, before I talk about Paramo, is that if you're a bird watcher or a wildlife photographer, you're somebody that wants to move about quietly, this combination is perfect, absolutely fantastic. And in terms of how it looks after you in rain, wind, cold, snow, awesome. This system works differently to normal waterproofs. And how it works is a bit like an animal's pelt, like an animal's fur. You'd imagine water gets into the fur, it works its way down towards the skin, but before it gets to the skin, the shape of the fur creates a pressure on the water droplets that causes the water droplets to go back out again. They are moved directionally away from the skin. This system works in the same way. It moves water directionally away from Ian's body. First of all, you've got the fabric which deflects 90% of the water and all of the wind. If you just unzip it, behind that there's another layer, which is a lining, a loose lining, and the reverse of this lining, the bit you can't see, is this short-haired fleece into which the water gets, and then it's reversed. So with this system, water gets into it, but it doesn't get to you. It's always being moved back out again. It's a really effective system. So let's talk about the Pajaro jacket first. In terms of features, you can see it's got these large cargo pockets here for putting your film in, putting lenses in, lens caps. They've thought about the person who's going to use this. Even a small pair of binoculars would fit in there. This is my jacket, and it's my favourite jacket for going on walks in Derbyshire and Yorkshire and places like that. I don't tend to wear it when I'm mountaineering because it's a bit big and heavy, but for general walking and just being out in all weathers, it's fantastic. Ian's then got two chest pockets, which are really large. We'll take a map there, an OS map there, take his wallet there, and inside then there's another secure pocket inside. It's got a waist draw cord that you can see here, so Ian can cinch it in if he wants to, if the wind's blowing and he doesn't want it flapping about. Having said that, this jacket's quiet. It doesn't sound like a nylon jacket. It feels like a cotton jacket.
Yeah, it really does.
But it's not. Ian, will you just put the hood on for the viewers, please? Brilliant hood, as in all Paramo jackets. It has it gives you the opportunity to pull it in around your face, as you would do, to protect your mouth, chin, cheekbones, eyes. Ian, if you look to the left, at the back here, you'll see, folks, it's got I'll just pull that down over Ian's face. It's got a simple one-handed adjustment, which pulls the hood in to cradle against your head. So Ian's got great mobility. If you it moves his head, he doesn't lose his field of vision, and he's totally protected from the elements. Now, other things that this jacket does well, it's got a two-way zip. So if Ian were really warm and it had stopped raining, but he wanted to keep the jacket on because it's blowing, but he's warm, if he undoes the jacket here, unzips it there slightly, undoes these vents here by his biceps, what will happen is air vents in through here, out through here, out through here, and takes away excess heat. So with Paramo, you wear less underneath normally because there's the two layers in the fabric. It's warmer than the normal waterproof jacket, so wear less underneath. And if I were walking in all but the worst conditions, I would only have one layer on underneath this. But the design is such that you put it on and you leave it on, and you use the venting system to cool off rather than take the jacket off and on. And then the trousers likewise do exactly the same thing. You wear them, I would wear them next to the skin. I would wear them as a pair of trousers. They have a cargo pocket here. They breathe wonderfully. They've got two hip pockets here. Water is not going to go through those. Now, in terms of looking after these garments, they're incredibly long-lived. So if Ian were to cut this or nick it, as long as he doesn't stitch the outer fabric to the inner fabric, he stitches them both separately, this jacket won't leak. If you put pins in it, it won't leak. To look after it and wash it, you use Nikwax Tech Wash, which will clean it without removing any of the TX Direct that causes the water to bead and shed off it. And then to reproof it, you wash it in TX Direct, which will completely reproof it. So no matter how old the garment is, and I know people in mountain rescue like wearing Paramo, a lot of them. I know people who've got these jackets and they're really old and they look grubby now, but because they keep reproofing them, they work just as good as the day they were bought. So we recommend Paramo very highly. Absolutely. I've got 3 jackets and a pair of trousers. Ian's got 2 jackets and a pair of trousers. We think it's really good, especially for Britain's kind of varied but always humid climate. So Ian, how much is this?
This is £295.
Yeah.
£265.50 with a discount card.
Right. So considering the comfort, the performance, the features, the versatility, I think that's very good value for money. Folks, thank you for watching, and I hope you find it interesting. See you in the stores soon. Bye-bye.